Welcome, everyone, to the NBA.
Similar or same, looking for the same setup. The freelance playbook offense, you can run this with any foot right now on my team. Doesn't really matter. What you want to do is when you load up a game of 2K, right? Say you loaded up a game of 2K. Just wait for it, wait for it. What you want to do is pause the game. Your gameplay, right? You want to go to where it says offensive settings, or offensive settings right here. And you want to scroll down to where it says freelance. Want to make sure, yeah, you just go to sign plays now and flick this over to the left once. And it's going to reset the playbook from wherever team you got to the Timberwolves playbook. Okay. Then you want to go to your offensive settings and you want to go to where it says play selection. Take quick ISO out and you want to add this one play right here. All right, one play, it is ISO 5 out. Now you might see people take every play out like this. It just have ISO 5 out. You can do that if you want to. Me personally, just take the one play. Watch this. Boom. Play. And now I tell people if you don't want to every single time with this freelance and with this one play, and the reason why y'all, a lot of people don't know how to stop 5 out. Not every player you're going to play is know how to swing, make rotations, and all that, all that stuff. So with this,
Shit, this works. This don't work. So,
On 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. We'll see Los Angeles matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's White. He takes it in. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Hold on, man.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
Here's Brown. Doesn't go that time. Good D by James. To the inside. And Doncic throws it down.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Here's Brown. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. The shot's good from Hayes.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Back to Holiday. Shoots over Doncic. Drills the baseline jumper.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
The shot's good from Hayes.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Puts up a 3. Here's White. And a miss there on the triple. James looking around. Here's Hayes. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Lets it go from 11, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Shoots it up. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint, too.
Pass to Hachimura. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And And that one falls for Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Here's White, following the basket by LeBron James. Out to Porzingis. Count it, good.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thank you, David. 1:07 left in the first. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Finney-Smith. They double him with Horford. Here's Goodwin. Off target with his 3. They swipe it. Finished off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here is Horford. The layup missed.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Celtics on offense. Here's Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Here's Vincent. The shot goes down, and he gets this game back to even.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Finney-Smith. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Tatum. Tie game in Boston. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter.
We watched, nothing happened.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
6 to shoot. And it's Hayes in the corner. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Tatum. And it's Doncic missing. Here's Boston now. Here's Tatum. Hachimura grabs the miss. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. And so it's Boston with it after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Ball.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. James outside. Back to Doncic. Doncic to the rack. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Los Angeles leading by 3. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Inside. Here's Reeves. Here's Hayes. Driving the lane. And Hayes throws it down.
Put a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
Now here's Porzingis.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
.151 left in the second quarter. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Vanderbilt. Some solid defense from Brown. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to connect. Horford with the rebound.
Let's play it until you start, man.
Second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Off the inbound. And it's good on the layup. Vincent's got 5 now.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Now, here's Goodwin.
Right there.
Pass to Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. Now, here's Vanderbilt. From outside, off the mark. Porzingis with the ball.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Goodwin, good. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. The Celtics making a switch here. And here is Goodwin. He has 5. Here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Really love how active Finney-Smith is. Exceptional job cutting to the right spot in the pick and rolls.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint. Got a piece of it.
There you go.
And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back to the action in just a minute. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Now LeBron. 6 points for him. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Shot clock at 5. James wide open. Off target with the open look. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now, here's Doncic. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's James. Hayes. And at last, they get one to fall.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
James, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. The Lakers controlling the game. And LeBron the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Boston on D, following the basket by LeBron James. Now here's Tatum.
Play the game, man.
And the foul on Rui
They gotta be so corny. Like,
that is his first foul of the game.
Talking all that shit, man. It's gonna be quiet.
That'll be a 5-second call. LeBron outside. Down low. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.